to run at people and hit buttons. He wants to be able to utilize his, you know, decades of experience as a spacey running at people to know exactly how to make that that aggression work out.
Well, I have great news for him. If he wanted to have a top 8 matchup where he can run and push buttons, Zachary Benson will oblige him.
Oh yeah,
super aggressive, constantly pushing buttons in your face. Who's going to have the better buttons? Who's going to have the better optimization here? Right now, it's Switch.
Yeah, I mean, Switch a little bit behind percent-wise, but the buttons have been working out for him, and already I love that confirmed their utilization of the Nair shard break to get a fair follow-up, and that's one of the things a lot of people will do as an autopilot in that spot. You just utilize the down B, get your jump back. It's very hard to contest, but the shards, they will go through anything, and a double forward air.
Another stock.
Oh, you held it a little too much there, homie. Oh no. All right, I was gonna say, if that up tilt connected, that could have been absolute disaster for Switch.
Of course, ZeeBee, your Genesis 11? Genesis 10?
Genesis 10. Yeah, Genesis X.
He won the Rivals 2 event that took place there.
Yes.
And has continued to play super well in online and outings, or in-person outings so far. Trying to continue this here, and with a quickness.
Christ. Just an absolute murder there.
26.
Every single time, it felt like Switch had no options. There was just one hit, led into 5 more, and there was just a forward air train to come into station, get the stock, and Switch had nowhere to go.
I mean, that is the life of the Spacey, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there is some counterplay that could be employed, right? It's difficult to DI out against KRAGG forward air, just considering how beefy of a move it is, how much damage it does, and how far it sends. But in those situations when you're DIing in, it can cause it to just combo into more of them. And ZeeBee taking full advantage of opponent's lapse in judgment on DI, and yeah, just obliterating those stocks super earlier. We are back though to Hodojo, and ZeeBee already picking up a couple extra hits. A little bit of a pity flip in through there to get out of that situation. And
what's your thought about the immediate run back, right?
I mean, I don't think it was the stage. Like, this is a perfectly valid stage in this matchup. One of the things I'm always interested in is when somebody goes back to the stage that you struck to, because that means there's a bunch of stages that your opponent banned that might have been better. But I think it's just a mentality thing. It's like, when you get beaten really, really bad on a stage, sometimes you just want to go back there. You just want to win on that stage to show that you can do it. But I don't know if ZeeBee's gonna give Switch that chance.
ZeeBee showing off his rock collection mid-match.
Oh yeah,
just really doing well in this matchup. And every time that we think Switch has got his way in, has got it figured out, ZeeBee gets an opening. You know, we were talking about the aggressiveness of ZeeBee earlier. Has been ledge camping the daylights out of this left-hand side.
Yeah, but 5 forwarders was that? I mean, just picks up the swipe. If at first you don't succeed, try again. But oh, huge opening, double down air, and is able to live. Oh, ZeeBee with just a huge conversion. I mean, this is what happens when you get hit off stage as a spacey. Oh, try to go for the special bubble.
Come on, ZeeBee.
You knew he wanted so much more. Look at just ZeeBee is hanging in the corner. He does not give a care at all. Oh man.
But Switch doing it, doing his damnedest too.
Yeah, I mean,
Holy
Switch
center.
He's hitting so many buttons. He's moving so quickly. But the moment that you're in the hands of this beefy Beetle, it's just, there's nothing you can do. Oh, yeah, utilizing the hop there. I love that. So one of the things you can do in that situation is when you have the side B and you hit anything with it, you can immediately cancel out the jump. But, I mean, Switch there is able to answer back. And, yeah, so you can utilize the rock shards plus the hop off of the side B to just, you know, make it so difficult for you to edge guard them.
Jet, if he can make this back, and get into neutral, I keep adding qualifiers.
If he can land on the stage and get an attack. Okay, he has landed on the stage and got an attack, but
you get on the stage and add on another about 60 to 70%.
Oh no, this is such a dangerous spot. Gets the Nair, does not tech it, and luckily for him, KRAGG cannot cover out a lot of tech away options sometimes, where you're just too far away. He's just a little bit too slow, and huge trade there. If he had gotten hit by those spikes, ZeeBee was definitely going to confirm off of it and get the kill.
This is the back air. Still in a good position, though.
Oh, okay. That was actually a potential kill. The upstrong there could have killed out of shield. Oh, big pickup. No tech on the platform, but the jab 3 and great cancel there. Gets out of that spot, and now he's got his hands on ZeeBee.
What's going to be the finish here? Really, really needs to get him on
Up air higher. It's for the forward air.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're calling out another move that would have killed him. That's
either way, you're getting the kill there. And great spot for ZeeBee, up 2-0 against Switch. I actually watched this matchup a decent amount on Switch's stream a couple days ago. He was playing against Stango a lot on the, who's also done a switch to KRAGG. And yeah, it was looking pretty brutal on the side of Switch. He was having a tough time beating out the Stango KRAGG, but it definitely seems like he learned a lot from the matchup and has been employing it. And I mean, that game was so much closer than the first one there.
Oh man, I mean, first one blink it, you miss it. You don't even talk about it, right? You know, it's like in sports, you just you just burn the tape.
Oh no.
There's nothing to review on there. It's all over. Just go ahead and go on to the next game. And that's what Switch did. You know, very nearly was able to put himself in a position to win game 2. Has now gone to Hodojo now 3 straight games.
Yeah, I mean, I think the stage is fine. I actually also counterpick Zetters to Hodojo in this matchup, but it is a perfectly valid stage for Zetter. You just have so much ability to get, kills off the top with the up air chains, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like the advantage is quite leading Switch's way.
Just it's so tough because like you see the buttons that are getting pushed.
Oh yeah,
and he's down by now only 30%. Oh, he's down by like 60 or 70% too.
If he got strong fair, that would have killed. Unfortunately, got the weak one. But this pressure has been so good on ZeeBee's shield. ZeeBee has been forced into the corner so much, but back air out of shield. Sets up. And I'm loving these instant refreshes that ZeeBee's doing. It's just a way to invincibly re-grab the ledge, utilizing that up B. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
A little bit of sus the eye there at the end. It looks like ZeeBee was in a pretty strong position and answers back immediately. So now we are 2 stocks apiece, 0-0 across the board, and ZeeBee trying to close this out. Switch trying to make this a set.
Yeah, and once again going for the special pummel. I'm wondering if we're going to see ZeeBee going for, at the low percents, the regular pummel now that he's gone for special pummel twice in a row and it's been broken. All right,
8% every time.
Yeah, I mean it's
take your damage.
It's damage, and then you just get a free regrab the low percents too. It's just like, it's great. I guess it's 0 against Zetter. They can DI down and spot dodge the grab if you go for a regrab, but still, it's a great advantage spot to be in.
Smart there from Switch, just gets out of there.
Whenever ZeeBee is doing anything funky, you don't want to be in that spot with him.
Right. Let that be a tech showcase. Do not be a part of it.
Yeah. And good awareness there. Switch to try to go for ZeeBee's attack on the wall, but ZeeBee actually just opts not to tag it. Makes him switch a little bit. Although the Upstrong, yeah, covers that roll away.
I was thinking forward throw there now that he finally had him on fire, but Upstrong on the platform easily gets the job done there. Yeah. Rolls into center, tries to control the space, and for the first time we've seen Switch with a pretty positive. Oh my God!
Oh no! Why did you do it to him? For Switch, he had something going for him, but not for long. ZeeBee though does get caught with a couple shines in the corner, but this is a huge up tilt and gets the grab once again. Went for the down air and the down special. Both of them are just working out so well. For ZeeBee, out of the crouch cancel into the shine, does a great job of getting out of that pressure. The dash attack is handled, but okay. Yeah, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go for the back air off of that, and this could be a disaster. And
I don't think ZeeBee never refreshed.
He didn't. I think he was gonna. He was trying to go for the wall jump, double jump fair after that back air, but I think their double jump was already used. So when he went for the fair, he just fell directly into the blast zone because it's like, you can't come back from this.
And no point on the board.
Yeah. Running it back to Hodojo, the 3rd time's the charm.
Yeah. Listen, first you don't succeed.
Try again.
Now, where is ZeeBee going to go? That's what I want to know. So he hovered over Barbarian for a second, and I was like, man, that is a ZeeBee stage if I've ever seen one.
That stage is certainly banned. There's no way Hyperborean's not banned. Yeah, okay, switch. Sane person bans Hyperborean Harbor, and we are going to be on the Capital of Fire. So this is a, kind of home field for ZETTERBURN, but, Loxodon being the one in charge right now.
Bad timeline, man.
It is a bad timeline. But will be a good timeline for Switch, who is cooking a little bit on this stage so far.
So here's what I've been seeing as this set has kind of progressed. We've seen Switch be in better neutral situations and getting more neutral wins importantly.
Yep.
So that's what I think is kind of interesting about this stage, is because that is what the stage is about. Wider blast zones, higher ceilings, lower floors. This is about winning neutral.
Sure.
And ZeeBee's betting on this because he's KRAGG, right? And he thinks he's going to win these neutral exchanges too, of course. But he's a bigger character, he's going to live longer, all that stuff. Switch has been outplaying him to an extent, like the last stock and a half, I feel like. So, oh boy. It really just kind of comes down to, I feel like, who takes this first stock, importantly.
Yeah.
Who builds that lead, if there is one to be built at all.
I mean, yeah, playing in center stage on the stage gives you so much time to just, like, if you're ahead, run away with a lead a little bit, because it's so hard to actually just raw get the kill.
Right.
A lot of the kills on the stage come from either edge guarding or your opponent being at 10 billion%. And right now, we're trending towards the 10 billion% category for both of these players.
Getting very close.
Yeah, but the normal thing which has been happening for ZeeBee is ZeeBee has been getting kills based off of an edge guard, right? So he's been getting like a double fair off stage, which sets up for an edge guard, and that is another way to get the kill. Yeah, the fastball back air into the wall jump forward air. That's something that we've seen ZeeBee going for a lot. First time he's hit it this set though.
And it's crazy to think that first stock took as long as the first game.
It's
in this
true.
set.
Just but if you look, like, you can fit 2 or 3 Hodojos on Fire Capital, right? Like, you just stack them up left and right. And even though the first stock has fallen, I mean, the next one, it feels like ZeeBee has taken so much % on this one. Great neutral air. Does not have pillar just yet, but doesn't matter. Manages to use that side B cancel. Pillarless straight back stage and already racking up a ton of % on Switch, who is just eating massive %, but then hits it right back as his hands are on ZeeBee, and he's been getting the good hits, not the bad ones.
That's what I've been saying, man. I mean, it's just these little things that are starting to add up to Switch. I mean, this is player adaptation. This is somebody, really both of them have got years and years and years of experience, but, Switch across multiple games and has an opportunity to kind of re-establish himself in a new community too, which we're thrilled to have.
And going for the downer instead of the forward air. Really interesting choice there from ZeeBee. I think the forward air wouldn't have quite killed, so wanted an opportunity for a little bit easier edge guard. But it's not going to work out, and now ZeeBee's the one in the corner. Switch, though, does get reversaled on in the forward air. Takes that next stock.
It's a nice thing sometimes, right, where you just have that forward air from KRAGG to be able to take that stock at, a high %.
Eventually it will kill, right? Like, eventually you're going to land a forward air, and eventually it's going to kill. Oh, but very nice pickup. Once again, seems like Switch has been doing such a good job of fighting in the corner and just making sure that ZeeBee is not able to get back to that center stage for free here, Rosa.
The big thing we've been seeing is that, Switch is getting those initial hits, and ZeeBee has this phenomenal, combo DI. It's more focused on, all right, you get that first hit, and then I'm out of there. There's no way you're
down air?
Last hit that finishes everything. Goes for the up down there. I don't know though. 159%. It's tough to say if up air might have been more effective there.
Yeah, ZeeBee utilizing that rock to just get out of the corner safely. So good at finding his openings and almost gets the kill off that rock, but a forward air sends ZeeBee way off stage. 180. Does get that up air. And gets back for free. Oh, the rock is so good at doing that. Floor hugs that. The neutral air gets out of that spot. And fighting against ZeeBee with a rock in hand is so scary.
Being above ZeeBee, being next to ZeeBee with a rock, there's so many choices you can make in these situations, and so many of them are the wrong ones. Switch somehow has checked every box right.
Oh, but that evasion from ZeeBee in the corner, and ZeeBee does have the pillar, does manage to get out of the spot. I mean, any forward air in the corner could be curtains. But we get picked up with that fireball just catching the regrab. Switch has just been choosing his interactions so carefully. There was one mistake that he made in the corner where ZeeBee was wave landing off the platform over and over again to utilize that forward air and just get, take space with it. That time, Switch just was like, all right, I know he's going to have to go down for this rock eventually. He wants the rock. Found the fireball in air where you can't floor hug it, where you can't do anything about it, and gets the combo with the forward air. Love that positioning from Switch. Great awareness. And now we are in for our first game 5, I believe.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, we saw what we thought was going to be, or the way this set was going to go when we saw game 1. It was bad. It was ugly. And Switch was just like, no, I got this. So now it's ZeeBee's turn. Can ZeeBee respond appropriately? Where's the mind at? Can you kind of figure out these little things that Switch is doing? That's a big way to do it.
And that's how he won Genesis right there.
It was a little more broken at the time.
Yep.
But now ZeeBee getting a little flustered. You see the player cam down there. You see the reaction. Something happened with the controller. Didn't do what you wanted it to do, but Switch playing through it.
Yeah, there was a spot there where he could have gone for a back air off to the wall jump to stop Switch from hugging the ledge,
right?
But just didn't go for it, and then just ended up not going high enough. But I mean, it's not going to matter. Apparently, if you find a down special, that move, the Elden Ring, as he likes to call it, such just a crazy kill move at those median percents.
And you go, why is it the Elden Ring? Because that's what ZeeBee called it.
No, I have a pretty good idea. It makes sense. It's like sometimes a big enemy will be swinging their giant sword at you, and it's like you have so much time to react to it, but sometimes you still get hit. Fair? Because it takes so long to come out. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna avoid. Oh, I died to it. How did I get hit by that?
I feel really dumb by getting hit by this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I view it as. I could be wrong, but maybe ZeeBee will tell us.
I dig that. That's a lot better than just that's what ZeeBee called it.
Yeah, but okay, neutral air and goes for the Elden Ring once again, but no tech.
Kills himself in the process, I think.
No, he's fine.
All the way back.
Yeah.
You have full confidence.
Oh yeah. There was no chance he was dead. He was picking up a rock down there. He's getting extra resources. He's mining. That's some Steve moments right there. Oh, back air into down air, going for a little bit more of a reset, trying to get extra percent out of it, but wasn't true.
I doubt it got picked up, but ZeeBee just lets out a what when that down air missed.
That's classic ZeeBee.
He knew.
ZeeBee is so animated. I feel like every time I watch him play, when he was playing Rivals 1 earlier, it was so funny. He was like, how did I not know that? I should know that. Yeah. And I don't remember exactly what it was about, but it was very funny. Oh no, it was something hitting ledge. Sorry, something hitting the platform, but yeah. All right, down tilt.
And big back air here. Yep.
Yeah.
That's years of practice doing that, right?
Yup.
You think about it, they're like, all right, I've been doing this for 5, 6, 7 years now. I know how to beat out Zetter down B.
True. Switch. Every time Switch goes the tiniest bit off stage, I hold my breath a little bit. This is the final stock of the game, final stock of the set, and it could be all over right now. ZeeBee,
what an angle!
Switch never misses those. Switch never misses those either, and now last stock. Oh man.
Is ZeeBee inevitable? That's the question here. Is there free will?
I don't know right now though. ZeeBee misses. Oh, and this is the big opportunity for Switch. He gets a couple of hits on shield, and now ZeeBee is in the corner utilizing that ledge invincibility, getting out of there with the forward air. And once again, these wavelands misses up a little bit, and this could be everything. This could be the whole set.
There's that combo DI that gets the hell out of dodge, but takes more damage. Oh my goodness.
Going for the floor hug on the neutral air. Not enough.
The space in between these two guys.
Oh, 3 hits with the rock, and the 4th one. That is the achievement combo, and that is the inevitability of ZeeBee. There is no free will.